Ladies and gentlemen, now today, for a little bit of fun, I wanted to revisit the 5-star version of Medusa, because it has been about a year and a bit since I've done a dedicated gameplay video on this champion, and I wanted to, take her out for a little bit of a spin today with the Suicide Masteries, because look at that base attack, man, that is absolutely banging there, and also, given the fact that she is a single immunity champion, I think if we added Enquiries for 10% more attack, and also Gold Pool for the Purifying Synergy, she should actually have some really great sustainability, so I'm interested to see how she works out today. We've got Karnak and also Black Bolt in the team for the full Inhuman Royal Family team synergy, and yeah, hopefully it's going to be a pretty good run in a little bit of Act 6 Chapter 1. We're going to go for the big tech and robot chapter here, where we've got a Sentinel and also an Ultron mini-boss and boss. So I think if we port over to B and go left-hand side, let's go for this tech lane here, man, because I think we can shut down about half the opponents with Medusa's Armor Shatter. But also I wanted to spread the good love of this champion, man, because Medusa, I haven't seen her getting, too many gameplay videos, too much love this year, and she's still an absolute banger of a champion. So I wanted to highlight some scenarios where she's really, really good, and this champion is just amazing for the very final chapter of Variant 1 as well. Because Ultron's Assault, man, you've just got robots left, right, and center, and Medusa, as soon as you get an Armor Shatter, mate, just shutting robots down. It is a really good time. But anyway, let's start off on the Punisher 2099 matchup, because that one, was just a little bit of a warm-up there before we get into some actual fights. And we do have the Explosive Personality node, which I believe we completely disable, actually, as soon as we get an Armor Shatter on. So yeah, that's going to be a pretty good time. But let's see if we can go for it. And we also do need to remember about the combo party node as well, so we need to make sure we are throwing a special attack, but I think it's going to time in quite well. Alright, let's fire that one off. And now we've got the Armor Shatter, the Furies are going up a fair bit, our damage should be quite substantial now. If we can get some crits, look at that, mate, a 10k light, I'll certainly take that one, it's a great time. Well, let's go for another 5 combo, and a brilliant finish, man. Really good finish. That was like 18,000 on a medium. Take that, mate. I'll certainly take that. Right, let's move on to the Ultron matchup next. So we want to get the Armor Shatter off and completely disable this man. And from the Nick Fury synergy, we should Purify the Bleed and also instantly regenerate up as well. So yeah, that's great with the Suicide Masteries, man. Pretty much covers the the recall expense from the previous fight. Alright, let's go for a special one. We intercept here. Oh, bit of a risky play. Decided to go for it anyway. And I think another special one is going to be plenty of damage there, boys. Whew, there we go. Like a hot knife through butter, boys. That was a great matchup there against Ultron. So I'm very pleased with the performance so far. She's doing tremendously well. But let's move on to the old Nebula matchup here and see what we can do against this lass. Again, we're going to immediately Purify the Bleed. I love the synergy between Nick Fury and Deadpool and also the Suicide Masteries. So incredibly good there. For giving her a base level of regeneration and sustainability, and pretty much just covers the Suicide Mastery drawback in all of these fights. So it's working quite well. Getting almost 10k light attacks there. You have the benefit of a little bit more crit damage from the node here as well. But I'm excited for some of the boss fights, man. I think those could be a little bit interesting. I think when it does come to Sentinel, though, because he does have a biohazard node, we need to get a little bit lucky and hope that we don't bleed too much at the very start of that fight. But hey, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Right, let's move on to Vulture now. We're just not even getting the opportunity in any of these fights to build up and get to our Special 2. And the Special 2 is really where the damage does come from, Medusa. Because her Special 2 is packing, boys. Absolutely packing there. Let's go for a cheeky little 5 combo. Unfortunately, we've got no crits there, mate. Oh, yeah, it's because we've got that blooming Oscillate node. But I guess in a scenario like this, we probably want to play it a little bit safer, just because if we do get below that 15 combo, then we are going to take a lot of degeneration damage. So we ideally want to avoid that. Maybe outside... Actually, as long as we've got Armor Shatter and it is a robot, I think you completely avoid taking any of that degeneration damage. So we'll see if we can showcase that on the Sentinel and or the Ultron matchups. Let's go for a bit of Starkanaut Spider-Man here. Get top back up to full there, which is fantastic. Right. Disable the suit. We'll go for an Armor Shatter there. Hopefully we can get some good crits. Let's dodge that one. Going for another combo. Get a cheeky parry there. There we go. Nice little 12k light. So you can see, man, absolutely shredding the content. But we do have suicides and full synergies. We don't have any boost active, though. So, you know, there could be an even higher power level to Medusa. But, you know, you get the point, man. This champion certainly still does throw down really, really big time. Even in Act 6 content, and she's so good for a lot of Act 6 stuff because there are a lot of annoying sentinels and robots just all over the place, and I'm sure there's plenty more to come as well. Okay, so we do have Biohazard here, so we need to be a little bit more careful, man, a little bit more careful. Hopefully we don't get bled too much. There we go, right, that'll shut him down. Okay, so we're not going to take any more drawback from the Biohazard node, but unfortunately we do have to eat the damage that we already have. So this also completely shuts down Sentinel's analysis gain as well, which is a great time. And it should shut down this this node, which is fantastic. If we go, I was going to say special too, man, but we just, we didn't even get close there. For the Sentinel mini-boss, just denied and absolutely ruined. But we do have the final Ultron boss here, who is a bit of a pain, man. This guy has the, what is it, very annoying shock node, right? EMP mod, Spry, backup recovery, also Spite as well. So we want to play very, very aggressively to get into this fight and also shut this man down as quickly as we possibly can. So let's go for it before the Power Flood node kicks in. Right, that'll shut him down. Whew, okay, just about there on the special 3. But that was good. So because we get him power locked, backup recovery just healed him an absolute ton there if you were paying very close attention. But what is that? 40,000 special 3 there. Let's go in with another cheeky little 5 combo. And then again, boys, damn, the crits there were just savage. Made that fight look so easy. And I'm very glad that we managed to do that entire path without going below 50% health there. So overall, a pretty solid result. So, you know, we got that down in, what was it, like 7-8 minutes for the entire run? That was so quick. But yeah, you get the point. Medusa's just so good versus robots, but also to open her up a little bit more, I think we're going to end today's video showcase by jumping into a little bit of Realm of Legends, man. Maybe taking down Winter Soldier and also Captain Marvel to see how we can ramp up the damage and destroy opponents on slightly longer fights here. So let's go for the old Winter Soldier matchup, and hopefully this one's going to turn out quite well. Just need to get that Armor Shatter up in the first place, and then we can see some of the impact of the Special 2 and also the bleeds. So I think we want, you know, Armor Shatter to last as long as possible. Let's fire it off now. I think that's probably a good time to do it. And then the Furies are going up. We're almost at the max stack of 6 now, so I think this gives us 104% additional attack via the Furies that she has. And we just need to get to a special 2. Yeah, plenty of time, boys. Plenty of time. Right, let's go. Oh, look at that, mate. 8k hits for days. And 49 hits. We've burst down just over 200,000 damage there. Yeah, it's a great time, boys. Great time. Alright, let's do a 3 combo. Straight into that. Go for a very cheeky intercept there. Oh, we love the aggressive play. Come on, let's get some big crits going on. Oh, nice little final hit there, man. You can see the bleeds just tearing this dude down. Let's go into Assassin's range now. And a few more hits. And that man is in the bin. Great result overall, especially like 99 hits. But you got to consider as well that we did fire off, I think it was 2 special 2s there, and our special 2s do have a lot of hit components to them, so that kind of artificially inflates the hit count by a fair bit as well. So yeah, certainly not too bad, man. That was a very speedy kill though. Let's go for a bit of Captain Marvel Classic now. See if we can play fairly aggressively in this matchup. Apply the Armor Shatter there. We just got to stay aggressive, man. Best thing about having the full Trinity is just it allows those Furies to almost perfectly line up with an Armor Shatter and Special 2 every single time, providing your opponent is playing to a decent level of aggression. Look at that, mate. Look at that. I think we maybe missed the Fury on one of the final hits there, but we had it for most of it, which is certainly what counts. As well, man, both these fights, they are without the 40% class advantage. There we go, that should push her down into Assassin's range, and the fight is over, boys. We're done. Well, Medusa is still a banger of a champion, so if you did enjoy today's video and want to join the Medusa fan club, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. She has tore through everything, no hassle at all today. Still beyond god tier champion in my opinion, man. I'm such a big fan of Medusa. She's so great for all the you know, annoying robot champions, Act 6 variant content, a very, very valuable character. But anyway, yeah, if you did enjoy today's video, please do smash that like button. Aside from that, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.